Okay, y'all, everything cut off. I have not been able to upload a thing that I've been wanting to. But what I wanted to say about the Diddy apology is that it just seemed like something he needed to do. He talked about himself. I think I know people say narcissist a lot, but I'll just say he's a very selfish person from what it seems like. And he's apologizing to appease the audience, even using religion and saying going to therapy and all of these things. A lot of words that spark forgiveness in other people. And, we've seen this with a lot of men in the industry, like R. Kelly, who came out with gospel music all of a sudden. I remember I was a kid and people forgave this man. And I could imagine Diddy thinking the same, thinking, oh, if I start, talking about God and connecting with Christianity and religion, knowing the base of people, Black people in this country, in his audience, older people, may just say, yeah, forgive the man. I won't, even though I'm not the one he needs to apologize to. I can't see anything past what the women have said and that horrible video, right? And I didn't need the video to see that Diddy was not a person of good character and wasn't good to women, but it's hard to see either way. And I did like Alex's statement where he's mentioning, looking at the other men who were part of this. Maybe they didn't actually physically assault the women, but they allowed and stood by and helped cover up things for Diddy. And so I like that he was calling them out. And I like the message of there is no place to hide for those people that helped. And I'm saying men because Alex was saying men. I don't know if there were a lot of women that were a part of any cover-ups, but any person that did this, I do see Diddy more around men than women in general, just like his crew. So I would imagine he had his men taking care of things. Do I know this? No, I've never seen Diddy in person a day in my life. I don't even want to. But I've seen photos. He's been photographed many times, and typically you see him with his entourage of guys and his staple girlfriend. So we'll just see how things pan out. The other thing that I mentioned that I don't know was very clear is that the LAPD or the Los Angeles District Attorney actually had stated that since the video likely came from 2016, it would not be used because of the statute of limitations. So it's not like LA could go and prosecute him. But from my understanding, if there is a federal case going on, potentially video footage can be used. I'm not a lawyer. I don't work in the legal field, but that has been my understanding from different sources online, news outlets. So we'll see how things pan out. I'm hoping for the best outcome for the women. There's nothing that can take away from what Diddy did, but some sort of justice I feel like needs to be done, because it starts to feel like men can just get away with anything, especially when they have a lot of influence and money, which has always been the idea. But now I see chances of the men actually getting their just desserts, and no one's perfect. So it's fine for someone to submit an apology, but you denied doing these things and then apologize once you couldn't deny it anymore. And it's the gaslighting for me that a lot of people will do. You'll see them doing something, or someone will tell you they did something, you confront them, and they make it seem like you're the one that's completely crazy, making it up, and they haven't done anything, even when there's evidence in their face. So, hopefully there's a lot of shaming going on with Diddy, but Again, he has a lot of money and influence, so we'll just have to see how things pan out. That's the gist of what I was saying in a video that I wanted to post yesterday and just couldn't because I was fighting with my PC. I was fighting between my PC and my phone. So it just wasn't meant to happen that way. So here's the second part to my reaction, my personal reaction to Diddy's apology. I don't think it was real. I wasn't moved by it. I was a little insulted with the use of Christianity and religion and kind of that manipulation as I see it. Because we know the audience and the base of Black culture has always been very forgiving, especially when someone says, "Oh, Jesus saved me. I am delivered from my demons." And they go on to do more once the community has forgiven them. Again, I'm using the case of R. Kelly. And then also just standing in the, oh, they're trying to take me down because I'm a powerful Black man, which I have issues with in general. It's like, oh, don't believe women, believe men in power over everything, because everything's a takedown for no reason, right? There's no validity to anything that a woman says, especially Black women, in these cases, until there is absolutely no way a person can deny the evidence. Like imagining history in times where we didn't have cameras everywhere. How many men got away with so many things and crimes against women? And I'm talking about recent history, right? But anyway, I'm rambling at this point because there's just so much that can be said. But I'll close it here. I will talk to y'all later in better, lighter videos. See you again soon. Bye.
Difficult to reflect on the darkest times in your life. Sometimes you got to do that. I was fucked up. I mean, I hit rock bottom, but I make no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. I'm disgusted. I was disgusted then when I did it. I'm disgusted now. I went and I sought out professional help. I had to go into therapy and go into rehab. Had to ask God for His mercy and grace. I'm so sorry, but I'm committed to be a better man each and every day. I'm not asking for forgiveness. I'm truly sorry.